Hello and welcome back. It's a little foggy. What do we got on there? 8 minutes? 8 minutes. This is a 5-minute job. Should be good. Alright. It's ready. I'm just going to take that right now. Just want to see here what I've got. So a little bit of water. Like not a ton of water. A little bit of no food. No food at all. Let's drink that hot tea. Do we drink the whole thing? Sure, I got lots of actual antibiotics. What do I have for torches here? Oh, that can stay here. Okay. So it's foggy, so it's not incredibly windy out there. Do I take... Nah, let's just leave that torch for later. So, it's usually not foggy and windy at the same time. Just looking back at my editing, I see I looked at a piece of birch bark, but didn't bother to walk over and pick it up. Not here, on the other side of the log bridge there. Okay. So with torch, feels like -2. That's some good walking weather. It really is. So I gotta take advantage of that. Just want to have a quick... There we are. Just wanted to look around a little bit for maybe a... another piece of birch bark there to even things out, you know? So I've discovered I do have the magnifying lens. That's pretty hilarious. I would have had to scroll past it so many times on the fire making menu that I must have looked at it 10 times. And if I didn't, I looked at it 20 times and did not realize I had it in my possession. It makes me wonder how much of this game I'm actually paying attention to. Well, like, you know, because like anything, you do it a few dozen times, eventually you start to get a little bit robotic about your movements and such. Really? Not a 1? No rose hips. Alright. I think it's about time to trade out torches. Any difference out of the wind? Yes. Feels like -1 out of the wind. I'm guessing it's coming from this far wall, the wind. Yep. Alright. We're doing alright. Not too exhausted. And I would like to check the trailer before I call it a night for this girl. I think we will have to say goodbye to the fire. I could have thrown a few more sticks. Maybe I can get across. While holding on to the torch. The trestle bridge. Honestly, I don't think the the break in the trestle bridge was necessary. This is pretty terrifying. You know, it's not, you know, doesn't really need to be made more terrifying. Right? That's why the music isn't necessary. Whew. Yeah, the music's not necessary. Pretty good at being scary all on its own. There goes the warming up. Now it feels like -2 still. We're in a windbreak. It's about a 3-degree drop, so it's been getting better. Now I don't wanna turn my nose up at coal at all as we go here, because that would be nice to have down below as I try my hand at fishing. We're gonna go via the Bear Creek route, or Cattail Creek, as Jeltaz likes to call it. He was a lot of fun. He really edited the living crap out of his videos. He was good. He put a lot of work into those. I always admire someone who can do things really well that I can't even do at all. So I find skills like that amazing, because I don't even understand what the day I discovered you could do like jump cuts and trims on this on YouTube. That's as far as my editing got. Playlists. There's another big step for me. So it looks like there goes our torch. I could have stopped with a quick fire, but I've got the mag lens, so it can't be foggy every day. So now without a torch, in the wind, and no warm-up bonus, it feels like -7. Not nearly as good for a walk as -2 or -3. However, at this point, I could just pull my lantern out and get a couple degrees back there. You definitely deserve a feather, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Look at all the rocks out here. Is it natural to every time you go into a structure breathe a sigh of relief? Like, you think that's what they want you to do in this game? Every time you make it indoors, yeah, they want you to feel safe. That's why they got to come up with cabin fever to get you to go back outside. See, I figured of all the afflictions you would, phobias you would actually incur in this. Oh yeah, look at that. New. Brand new. I could stay here the night if I wanted to now. Look at all the calories I got. But, ooh. Decent hoodie, too. So it's a decent piece of the crappiest clothing. Things are a pain in the butt, man. You don't get anything out of them. Like, the hoodie is completely not rated properly, if you ask me. Like, that's, I mean... yeah, it's just all across the board, not awesome. I don't even like fixing them. Okay, so let's put this away. It helped me spot a granola bar. It really did. Okay, so how warm am I? Yeah, still at 13 degrees. You know, you put that hoodie on for that big 0.4. So obviously the wool sweater's good. I liked the sweatshirt right up until I found out that as soon as you're wearing a coat, the wind protection does nothing. Oh my goodness, I could probably start a... Oh, it's a little late. With the way she cleared up, I could have... Now how warm is it? It's my 7 still. The way it cleared up, I could have started an outdoor fire there. Yeah, we'll go the way I know. She's getting tired and I shouldn't run so much. Eight arrows. Gee, she's got more ammunition than Rambo. Please do not wipe out. Should grab a couple of cattails and their heads. All the way up here, are you? Nah, we'll keep that book. You can have this though. Just gotta keep a steady eye on my temperature. I'm confident I will make it to the... Oh, there's another piece of coal. I'll make it to the rabbit grove here. Very confident with the heat I have, or with the exhaustion, sorry, levels I have. I keep standing here staring at rocks. Probably gonna get cold, so I need to get a move on with that. Grab everything, sort it out later. Hopefully I don't get snuck up on here. Another piece of coal. Wonderful news. I don't know if you can hear my dogs. They're very serious right now. I'm very unconcerned myself. I don't believe anybody's visiting me or anything like that. Not like I live in the middle of nowhere. I can see actually a rather large town, small city, depending on your point of view. I can still see that from my front lawn. It's not like I'm surrounded by trees and such. Yeah. But at the same time, you know, you don't get... People aren't just walking by so they thought they'd drop in. You know, that happened every once in a while in the city with me, and I mean, that's absolutely fine, but out here, that never happens. So, what happens is we'll get a stiff breeze, and my dogs will be... At least my one dog will be very excited telling that stiff breeze it's not wanted. Come on, food in a box. Food in it? No? Alright, empty metal container. Ooh, scrap metal. Think of all the things you can do with that. Like, make fishing hooks from. Yeah, I left the hammer back at the forge. Because if I ever make it back to the forge, that'll be a great day. Alright, so nothing cooking. Let's not do that while we have a lantern burning. Okay. So that's the place. Really, that's the place? Not one piece of food laying anywhere? Well, I guess other people were hungry too. So we got a couple of crates. Let's break those down. By hand. Because that's the cool thing about... What am I looking at? I'm looking at the floor. That's why I can't see a darn thing. Right? Bed. Window. Oh, other window. That's what I'm looking for. Between the two windows sits a chair. Somewhere in here. Chair. Right there. Okay, perfect. So we go to our... Yeah, you know what? I'm tired. Got my 2 pieces of scrap metal. Managed to grab 7 cattails. Look at that thing. Just going down. 300 calories. Eat a couple of those too for another 300, as they would say. Let's drink our condition recovery potion. I'm actually really liking this game now with the idea of only birch bark making you better. I suddenly like that. I know it sounds weird, but it's just, like I said, it reminds me of so many other just awesome games that where there's very limited ways to get your life back. Because I think the whole taking all the recovery out, for me, it's just too steep of a slope, man. I mean, I made 14 days, and if I would have been paying attention, probably would have done much better and gotten along okay. But I even summited on that 14-day run. So, like, I wasn't in good shape, though, you know? Like, it's not like I came off that summit, like... I did not get up to that summit very well. Very rough times. It was like at 2 or... I was at around the 5% mark, which is not... You don't want to be traveling like that. That's not good for you. So, especially on a dead man's challenge. Okay, so we can get a few more hours of sleep then. It's best to be fully rested, I think. Perfect. Got some calories. I can rehydrate. And I don't mean calories in my hand. I mean calories in the old gut. Let's see here. We are at 30 kilograms. We do have 6 pieces of coal, though. That's great. Between all that, what else am I carrying that's so damn heavy? I don't normally like to cover the cover. Why do I keep saying that? I don't like to carry these normally. 2 flares is normally enough. I do have a lot of books. Like a lot of books. Should either read them or drop them. How about we drop this one? And then that way. I don't want to drop my pry bar. There's plenty of cars down there. The sun's got to be a little higher in the sky for me to take off. Do I just read the one on sewing? And because, I mean, ooh, that'll give me the level 2 mending. And it's not the... It's all this. It's having the calories to take the time to read. It's like, because right now, outside, it sounds like I should be taking a walk. Like I should be getting moving. I don't know though. Ah, see, it sounds like. But it's not like. I have time to nip down and grab a cattail. Guess I do because I'm committed. Ooh. Fire up the old barbecue here and grab lunch. If it was a little warmer, I could just grab lunch and run away. Isn't there like a backpack, an empty backpack or something over here? Empty metal container. What are you? You are some wood poking through. Quite a big snowdrift we got going on here if you're eating an entire picnic table. Oh, I'm halfway. Quick, make sure this container's empty. Bingo. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Nope. Nope. Don't hurt yourself. All right. So the sun is slowly coming up. And even though I experienced 3 downward arrows the entire time I was out here, it did warm up a slight bit. Oh, no, no, no. This is what you want to do. You want to grab him. Grab that. Get inside before you run out of heat. Ah. And I'm pretty sure as soon as that happens, you lose one tick of condition. I mean, I'm not doing too bad. Like I said, this whole episode's been brought to you by Birch Bark. Pretty much the entire run. All right, so it's our first pelt. Drop our fresh gut. Don't want to make that mistake twice. All right, so a little bit of time has gone by. We're going to put the meat outside here. Two downward arrows out of the wind. So that's just a little tiny piece of rabbit. I think it's going to work up a blizzard is what it wants to do. So I think a good move actually. Let's go back outside. Maybe run down here, grab a kilogram off that deer or whatever it's got for meat and run it back up here. And then have a little fire. I'm not very good with a front-on attack and the bow. I'm a little too jittery for that. But to give myself any sort of a chance, I need to at least have it out. So yeah, chances aren't good, but still you know, I'd rather have a crappy chance than no chance at all. Okay, how quick can we be with you? 10 minutes. 11 minutes, no. But, right, 6 minutes, go. What am I doing? Just, yeah, do that. All right, now we'll go inside, eat a cattail, farm up that chair, let the weather have some time to figure out what it wants to do. I have enough calories if I want to do it with a hatchet. However, if I'm going to do anything with a hatchet, do I wipe out the table or that? No, you know what? Let's just do this by hand. It'll take an hour. 45 minutes. Good, good. 188 calories. We got 485. Really, in 45 minutes, that's as warm as I got in this place? Yikes. Oh, there's my well-fed benefit again. Woo. Well, let's go outside and try to keep it. I don't know. I have my doubts. But it's a nice bonus when you get it. Okay, so no storm. Well, the wind is blowing. Let's throw this here. I don't have a torch. I wish I could use my mag lens. Cannot. 75%? Alright, we'll take it. I believe that is fire starting level 2. So I should read my book. Should do a bunch of stuff. But it looked like it worked, and I got those extra 12 matches off that guy up top. That was kind of nice. Ooh-wee. All right. There we go. Okay. Cool, hanging out here by the fire. 7 degrees. Sure, 24 minutes, you betcha. Tasty, tasty venison. In most cases. I don't want to burn up all my firewood. I do want to stay warm though. And that is enough time to boil that water. So that's good. Let me get this rabbit placed. Scooch down again here. We got 26 minutes till ready, you betcha. Let's eat that. Alright, let's drink the last of our water. I've got one whole cattail on me. I'm going to hold off on eating that, I think, right away. Is there anything else I can do while I'm waiting? Well, we can make some reishi for the calories and the warmth for a walk down the hill here. Birch bark, sure. Oh, it got all suddenly windy and stormy. 49 minutes till boiled. So this is the way you needed to blow. Was it winds? Okay. Can I find a spot behind here that's sheltered? Yes. Because I need that water, man. I can't just... Yeah. It's going to go to embers. Even with this little... I guess I should have tucked it right down into this little pit, I guess. Yep, it's just... not even quite a blizzard, just bad enough to make it so that I have 35 minutes. And there she goes. Darn it. Well, yeah, we'll take that. I'm at half hydration, and so I'm gonna take an hour. I'll take a 2-hour nap. Why not? The only thing we got in front of us is on this river is a bear. On this creek is a bear and a wolf. So we'll sleep for 2 hours. Let the weather hopefully stop being a jerk. We're gonna take our crappy water down to where we're gonna go fishing. We're gonna hang out in a fishing hut overnight. Not because I love hanging out in fishing huts, even though I do, but just that's where the food is. And by the time she gets any significant, I think, calories out of the fishing, it's going to be a little... Thanks for that anyway, guys. Weather gods. It was cruel, but I guess I wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah, honestly, I think if it doesn't storm, you come off, I think, feeling a little weird when you get away with a fire outdoors. Oh, hey, easy there, Springalicious. Okay, so. Have enough cattails, or cattail heads, so I don't need to grab all of them that I see. Yeah, be real careful in these blind spots because the bear likes. This is like he cruises right up this line. If he thinks there's a hat up here that he can eat. Speaking of hats, I got a new toque, didn't I? I bet you I could pull another degree of warmth off that toque. Swapping my... That's what we'll do when we get down to the old fish camp here, if we do. But yeah, I need to get that water happening. Darn it. You know, you feel a little silly putting together a fire and then having the wind come along. Now, again, my fault. Could have done it properly. Boiled off maybe a half liter Maybe even a leader. Probably could have gotten away with a leader. But greed. TLD greed will get you. I wanted the pot full of water, you know? Why am I so cautious? Because there could be a sleeping bear right here. And if he decides to wake up, he'll charge me. Although I don't hear the crows. So we'll just keep walking. Sometimes he stumbles right up the creek too. Like an aptly named creek, I tell you. So this is definitely a bear cave this time around. I think it's always a bear cave. Like there are some places you just guaranteed the bear's gonna live there. Like on Desolation Point. Oh good, the wind's kicked up. And I don't trust this area either. Yeah. I'm gonna freeze again. I'm already gonna get hurt. I might as well grab this other one. Our salvation is just ahead though. Who would have thought a little shack would just be such a point of interest? So with my stats, I'm really not winning. There's a wolf. Did you want... No, you're not interested in helping me? Okay. He can spot you from way out. The detection range is nuts. Sometimes there's even two of them, especially on the stalker settings. Okay, I don't like that you go that direction. But... Oh, almost got you too, right? That's pretty scary. Yep, both of you guys go the exact wrong way. Okay. Alright, first of all, we're going to reload this. Reload that, please. Now, you're both kind of in my way. But, this is the cool thing about the rocks. Well, he's going the wrong way. Or at least he's going the right way. Don't believe he's coming at me. What are you guys barking at? Hear that? One of them barked. Maybe there's a deer. Oh, there is a deer over there, but it's just a little too far out of the range. Yeah. Because I am losing a bunch of condition. What? What are we doing? You're posing down. That's very bizarre. Yeah, how about we step on in here? That's much better. Here, you guys stay out there. Okay. So, look at that magnifying glass. You can't use it. All right, there we go. Let's start a fire. Whew. See, I'm hoping with all my fishing and stuff that they'll go away. Or I'll kill them. One of the two. First shot. Right on. Let's do some nice relaxing fishing. A lot of people think it's kind of boring. Or at least are worried about putting it online. Because, hey, it's fishing. You're just sitting around in a shack, right? But, Hey, look at that hook. But fishing can be exciting. Especially if you catch fish. It's pretty big. Alright, but though, first things first. Grab ourselves a drink. The rest of that on the go. Let's do some smashy smash. Sounds awful out there. How's that water coming along? Ooh. Very good. Alright, let's throw us on a couple of coals here. We have 7 of them. That'll keep things nice and warm. So let's do some more water and fish for 2 hours. I'm hoping we catch a salmon. Or a fish. Actually, a fish would be good. There's a fish. 170 whole calories. There we go. That's more like it. Alright, fish for 1 hour while we cook that up. I know I'm exhausted. There we go. Gets me an hour. Alright, exhausted. Exhausted fishing, take 2. Yes, there it is. Okay, good times. Oh, you get an hour of grace time. Usually. Oh, not you. Alright, so we'll cook that. We'll drink a little bit here. Cook that. Gotta do some wacky management here. Could have drank that coffee, maybe. Gonna just eat that as is. There we are. That guy's gonna stay there. That's fine. That's fine. We got 2 hours on the fire. Let's put a couple more pieces in there to get us through. We've got some hydration on the go, so we're gonna sleep for 3. Just to get me out of the red on my exhaustion, so I'm not dying while I'm fishing. Alright, so first things first, we break this open. 2 hours. So let's drink. Then we'll throw the fish on. Okay, you get an hour's grace time with the pot for not burning it. So I should have an hour and a half to fish. So if I fish for an hour, and don't spend too much time staring at the fish after I catch it, I should, yes, be able to eat that. There we are. That one might be pushing it. But no. We made it. She's exhausted. But she's also full. So that's good. That's a big one. 44 minutes. Should have really checked my fire time. Because that can hurt you. Alright. Is that a piece of coal? Piece of stick? Throw on some water for a couple of... Wait, 1 second. Yep. Just want to make sure that's clear before we get into it. Throw in some water for 2 hours. And fish for 2 hours. I'm looking for another salmon. Really hoping for him. Almost, yep, there we go. Exhausted again. There we go. That's the calories I need. Okay, how much time do we got on this beast? 1.5 hours. Wonderful news. Oh, nope, that's exactly what I want to cook. And sleep for 1 hour. Should work out just right that I'm completely stuffed with fish and drop it in here. I can come back to it. I'll take a walk to a meal, no problem if I need to, right? Perfect. Cannot eat another piece. So we're going to take our cooking pot. We're going to grab ourselves a torch. Yep, from right there. Okay. So, carefully go outside. Okay, there's a wolf way the heck off over there. There's a deer directly in my way. I'm going to come back here to look around. That way I'm not losing heat. It looks like the 2 clowns that normally sit there are either taken off or are up over the highway. So, there's a sapling, you know. Maybe I should wait on that. Yeah, we're going to wait on that sapling. What? You weren't even there. You weren't there. I call BS on that, Captain Invisible. You were not there. I'll cap this. I'll pop a flare, no problem. Jeez, this wind is really disastrous for my escape plans. I didn't bring fish because I didn't think you liked it. If he's walking me into a bear, all I have to say is bravo, game. Alright, so I got to use up all that fuel. You know, turn that fuel into food. So that's good. Now I can fix my hat. So we've settled into Coastal Highway, I think, kind of nicely. You know, the wolves know where we are. The fish know we're here. At least they should. Whew. Apparently, somebody else knew I was coming too and cleaned this place out of food pretty quick. And not like I need food. Anyway, enough dorking around here. Let's sleep for a couple hours. So yeah, I'm going to leave her off here, I think. I think I did okay for my travels. I made it over the trestle bridge, which stresses me out. We caught a couple of salmon. I've got a bunch of calories just sitting out there waiting for me. I fixed my water problem for now. We're gonna... Oh, I already have 2 toques on. Jeez, it's just like deja vu. I keep forgetting what I have. Well then. Research this for a couple hours just because I've got all the calories in the world. So yeah, let's take a drink and a nap. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm gonna leave her off here. I'll read this book. We'll see you next time. Till then, keep surviving. Thanks a lot for watching my struggles. I haven't really relied on the birch bark on this side of the map too much. I've had the one. So I'm trying to conserve my birch bark because Desolation Point and Coastal Highway don't have a lot of birch bark. Am I going to go even bother going to Desolation Point, though? The place is kind of yucky. Not a lot there. So I might just actually skip back up and go to the summit, actually. I think that's what I'll do. Because there's the store and that house that need to be explored. The mine here has a stim. I can swing back through the birch bark forest after the store. If I can pick up another 4 to 6 of those and then head back up to Timberwolf, I should be able to make it. We can go and check out some Dead Man Summit loot, even though some of you have already seen me do that. Don't mean to be boring and repetitive. But you know what? It would be nice to get up there without stumbling around.